What's up, world? I am TJ, and this is my channel, Native Resolution Media, where I talk about everything from tech news to reviews and just general entertainment. And today I'll be doing a review on the Soundcore Life Q30s. I've owned these for about a month and a half, 2 months now, and I have greatly enjoyed them. I beat these things to death. I've taken them to the gym. They picked up a war wound here from me just slamming them around. They come with a case, and I'll get a little bit more into that when I do the full review here. But without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so here we are. We're going to take a look at these Soundcore Life Q30s. Pretty much simple. This is the box they come in. I'm not going to go through the unboxing. It's a simple box. I ordered these from Amazon a while back. Box got beat up a little bit, but inside of the box was this case, which it does come with a pretty nice case. We'll take a look inside and see what's in here. Obviously, I put the headphones back in here, and then inside the case, the Life Q30s are kind of nestled into like a carriage. I don't know what this is. It's like an egg carton feel to it, but it's got like a fabric, so it's feels like if once you put them in here, they won't get scratched up or anything. Also inside the case was the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, the charger with the Velcro powered by Anchor kind of like emblem on there or branding, and then they came with the How Do We Sound Soundcore paperwork. So we'll just stick that back in there. And what a lot of people don't know is this storage bin here is a double-sided bin. You can, or I say storage bin, but storage pocket. You can store stuff here or here. So no matter which way you orient the case, you can store the cords and the wires away there. And then let's take a look at the headphones here. These, again, I've been using these for about 2 months and I have beat them to death. So they got a little bit of wear and tear on them. I kind of scuffed them here on the side. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get it in the focus there. Yep, got a little scuff there, and I chipped it here. I do not know how I got that chip on there, but I probably used the case maybe 2-3 times. I don't know. I don't use it that much. I just, throw them around my head, or, if I'm just going somewhere, I slide them on the ground. But they're not expensive, so you can beat them around like that. But let's get to the feel. They're very comfortable. They have soft padding up top. It's not memory foam, but it is a nice plush foam. I don't really feel anything. I got a decent amount of hair on my head, so got a little bit of cushion up there. Coming down to the ear cups, you have memory foam, but what I would have liked was a little bit more memory foam on these ear cups. I mean, it's not bad, but once you put a little bit of pressure on them, that kind of sinks in, as you can see. And but it's very soft. But if it had just a tad bit more plushness to it, these would have gotten like a 10 out of 10 as far as comfortability. Then this metal band over the top, it adds a little bit of weight to them, but it gives you that premium feel. When you hold them in your hand, you can feel it. It's got that coolness to it. It's a nice brushed metal here. I don't believe it's aluminum. It's most likely some kind of steel, but it's nevertheless it's pretty cool there. And then you get down to the controls on it. On the bottom, on the right ear cup here, we have the pause play button. It's kind of like a multifunction button. So if someone calls, you can press that and you can answer the phone call. You have your volume up, your volume down. If you hold the volume up, it'll skip song. If you hold the volume down, it'll skip back a song there. And then on the left ear cup here, you have your USB-C port, and then you have your power on and off. Another gripe of mine, to turn this thing on and off, you have to hold this button a little bit longer than I would like. To turn it off, I believe it's more, what is it, 3 seconds, but it's probably longer than that. Man, it takes like 4 seconds to hold this before it cuts off, but it works. And then you have your noise cancellation here. With this, the noise cancellation button is, it's a 3-function noise cancellation. So with that, you have your regular active noise cancellation. You have your passive noise cancellation, meaning that it's off. The headphones are only the ones only thing that is doing the noise cancellation. With them on your head, there is no active noise cancellation. It's just the seal of the ear cups that's helping you out there. And then you have your pass-through, which it basically amplifies the outside noise. It turns on like an amplified speaker, so that's pretty cool to have, and especially in some headphones that are this inexpensive. And by the way, these are $79.99 in the stores. Most other headphones that have all the features that these do have are $150 plus, easy. And then that's pretty much it as far as the look and feel. And then another thing I do like before I continue on is the way these rotate, how it kind of locks in. It doesn't just like swivel down, it stays. It's got like a nice tough feel here. And then the hinges, when this kind of goes up, it pops into place, and that's pretty cool there. And it's very significant. If you drop these, I don't think they're gonna break. I saw someone do a tear down of these, and when he went to go to try to take this ear cup off from this joint here, he had to use a lot of force. And so I think these will hold up pretty well, other than me breaking this little thing off here. Now into the sound. The sound of these sound great. These have an EQ built in to the headphones. Well, let me take that back. So the EQ is on an app, so you can put it on an Android phone, Apple phone, things like that. You download the app, and you can have the what is it? It's the Soundcore signature EQ that they come stock with. It sounds okay. That's geared more towards bass heads, which I'm not saying I'm not a bass head, but it is geared towards bass heads. It's a more of a V-shaped signature there. The bass on these is clean. It is clear. It does not drown out the mids. It's a nice tight sounding bass. I like my bass just like I like the bass on my women. It is, clean. It cannot be, too sloppy, too, just drowning out the mids. This bass is, it's awesome. But me, I personally like to have my mids more present, so I went in, I chose, I believe it was the piano EQ, and then I tweaked that to more of my liking, and that's what I was listening to at first. But then I also, if you scour the internet, Reddit, wherever, Google, you can find other EQ settings for these that some other people have posted, and I found a setting that I tweaked to my liking, and I'll show that as well here in a second. But the EQing is, it's pretty awesome. So, and the app itself is pretty good. So you pull up these on the app. I pulled out my trusty cell phone and got the app pulled up. If you go into the settings inside the app, once you pull the app up, this is what you'll see. And if you see, I have the Life Q30s and I have the Life Tunes review for those coming soon. But the Life Q30s here, you just go in, you hit connect. My Life Q30s, I don't know if they're on, which they're not. So let me pair them here. And so pretty simple to pair them. Let's make sure we're on the right side here. I have my NFC, and it will automatically pair. These were off, so boom, it paired them. It shows the headset in the app there, and then from there I have my Life Q30s on there, and I have it in transparency mode. I don't want it in transparency mode. I never really use that too much unless I'm in the gym or something, but I usually have it in normal mode, and then you hear the little lady, she'll say normal. So if I switch it over to actually, it's playing some music. I don't want to get copyright strikes, so let me stop that. So when it paired, it automatically start playing my music there. But she talks to you, and then you have 3 different noise cancellation modes on here: transport, indoor, outdoor. Honestly, I can't tell the difference in the sound. It all sounds the same to me, but you might. Who knows? I usually just keep it on transport. I rarely use noise cancellation anyway, because if I'm listening to music and I have the headphones on, the passive noise cancellation and the music drowns out everything anyway. So, and I don't do too much traveling, so there's that. And then that's the ambient and transparency mode sounds. But then we'll go back, and you can go into here, the equalizer, and this is where I kind of dwell when I'm using these. The good thing about these, so once you go into your equalizer settings, so these are the default settings, and you can see I had the piano one on there for the stock settings that you go into. You can go and you can choose whatever ones you want. There's a ton of them in here to get a sound that you like. If I go to the piano setting, I'll leave it there. But I have my custom settings here, and I have a couple different ones. I have one that has, just I don't know, it's kind of like you can see the mids going up there, and then this one, it's all over the place. And then I have this one where I cut the bass out. It's more for music if I'm listening to technical music where I don't want as much bass in there. But usually I'm around here, I like a little bit of bass in my music. So this is the EQ I have. I like this EQ because it is a 8-band EQ. Most of the phones apps that I've seen, it's only 4 or 5 bands. This one is 8 bands, so you get a little bit more intricate. You can get a little bit more intricate when you're tweaking the EQ. So that's pretty cool there. And then you got your sleep mode. Obviously, this is if you look up the sleep mode just means that if you press play, whatever you have turned up here, you can set the timer, press play, and it'll kind of play the songs there, or not songs, but it'll play the sound that you have set. So you probably can't hear this, but it's playing the birds and the rain that I set there. But you can just stop that. It's pretty easy. Apps pretty cool. And that's that. So in conclusion, these are a darn good headset for the money, $80, and that's the MSRP. You can get these on sale. I got these on sale. I think I paid $60 for them. I think I got like a 15% off discount, maybe more than that. But yeah, you can get these on sale if you keep your ear to the ground. They are a good sounding set of headphones. I actually took a trip to Best Buy because I was just like, everybody was raving about the what are they? The Sony 1000 XM4s or the XM3s, and then you got the Bose the QC35s and the 700s, a ton of them, and then the Sony On-Ears. It's just so many different ones. But I went up and I took a listen to all of them to compare the sound to these, and these basically sounded, if not better, just as good as those 250 up to the Bose 700s are $370-$80 by themselves. And so you can get 2 or 3, 4 pair of these for one pair of those and have just as good of a sound. So if you are someone who listens to your headphones for the sound, you just can't beat these. If you are somebody who needs that noise cancellation to be primo, yeah, okay, go with the Sony XM4s or whatever, because obviously everybody raves about them. And then don't even get me started with the Apples. I am not an Apple hater, but I don't own a lot of Apple things. The Apple headphones are, to me, overpriced. I haven't heard them yet, so I take that with a grain of salt, because I haven't got my hands on a pair. But when I do, I will definitely chime in and let you all know how they sound. But $550 for some headphones that people were saying, sound, in the same ballpark as the XM4s and the Bose. They just have a, slightly different sound, and these sound just as good or better for $80. Come on. And with that being said, I'll let you guys go. You have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in, Native Res Media. Stay tuned for my next review. It'll be the Life Tunes, which are, I would say, the little brother or sister to these, because they're pretty much the same headphones with a little bit slight differences here and there, little nuances, but I'll be putting that review up here in the next couple of days. Stay tuned. Again, thank you and have a good day.